clicking all the buttons, going live. Yeah, clicking all the buttons and going live. I lint rolled my dress before I sat down, and then Dora was like, "Ooh, did you just lint roll your dress? What if I just ka-chunk and then just put her entire body on this part of my dress?" Oh boy. You could truly see. It's weird. I think usually I wear bigger clothes so you can't see my chair. You can see my chair now. Ta-da! She's secretly kind of snatched. Don't tell anybody. I'm kidding. I don't really, it's not like I hide what I look like. Although we're in a bit of a difficult stage here where I've gained some weight that I didn't want to. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. We're healthy. We're living. We're going out. We're staying in. I finally ordered myself a walking pad so that when I do my occasional Yu-Gi-Oh episode, I can get in some steps. I can walk as though I am a business person speeding towards a meeting. Shwa, shwa, shwa. Hands like blades, cutting through the resistance of the air. I'm kidding. That's a joke. But I really did get a walking pad. Because I want to be able to, I don't know, move around while in the house, get some exercise in, even if I don't want the world to see me. I think that's a very powerful and useful thing to be able to do. Also, today, I mentally logged the fuck in. We are here. We're present. I sat at my typewriter and I wrote myself some things, some like life organization things, some goals. That's right. Mr. Smith was also on the clock, baby. And essentially I'm trying to align all of the different cycles of things that need to happen throughout the day. Also I realized that technically the beginning of the stream is just chatting. Because I am just chatting until I actually play MISTRIA. There we go. We're just chatting, don't worry about it. Because there are a lot of cycles of things that need to happen. And I realized in therapy last night, I can treat my health and well-being like it's a job. And I think it'll help realign my expectations of how that feels. Like, it doesn't have to feel good. Like, it doesn't have to be fun. But it does, in fact, have to happen. And that kind of, it healed me in some ways. And now I'm treating it like a job. Hence, I am dressed like CEO lady businesswoman. I'm even wearing shoes. You can't see my little boots, but I'm wearing little boots. I'm wearing little boots, I'm wearing tights, my little dress. That I think some people would consider immodest just because I have a big chest, and that's what happens when you have a big chest. The most important self-care often sucks booty hole. Yep, indeed. And trying to do anything at my desk, like first thing in the morning, is almost impossible because Dora is a little love monster who just wants to be in my arms. And it's really cute, but also incredibly inconvenient. And I don't want to shoo her away because that feels bad, and she's so sweet, and all she wants to do is give and receive love. And yet, she was in my arms right up until the point I was ready to stream, and then she was like, "Oh, actually, I'm gonna go sit on my laptop. No one look me." She was doing the fake chewing thing this morning again. And I was wondering if it happens when she's producing too much saliva. Maybe that's a reflex or her solution to the problem. But she was, once again, just looking at me going, I'm like, I don't know why you're doing this, buddy. I wonder if she knows. She doesn't know either. She doesn't. Also, this morning I got up and I went into the cattery to, say good morning to Beans and Sprout. And Sprout was naked. Her collar was missing. And I was like, girl, what did you do to your collar? Where is it? Because obviously they wear breakaway collars, so if it gets stuck on something, it'll just come off. And I found her collar just kind of lying in a random part of the room, and I'm like, damn, Beans and Sprout must have been playing hard last night. And we call it grab ass because truly that's what they're doing. They're chasing each other and being like, "Ah, blah, blah, blah." but she must have gotten it caught on something when she was running by. They're very cute. And Sprout has been very militant these days. Like, she's always a vocal cat, but she's been particularly vocal about getting us to be certain places. She tried to bite me in the ankle this morning, but I was wearing little boots, so it didn't do anything, and she was kind of like, so you've defeated me for now. And it made me really feel like Emperor Palpatine yelling, unlimited power, just because I'm wearing boots. But hey, we take the victories where we can get them. Now, before we transition to anything more interesting or exciting, I do in fact have to pop open a Coca Necessity. And I figured out how much liquid I should be drinking in a day, and it's way more than I want to. But it's essentially one of these big cups of mine, and one of these, plus my usual stream Coke or Pebis, and the cup of water that I down with my meds in the morning. So we'll get there. Hopefully we'll get there. That's the idea. Anyway, warning, watch your ears. I'm gonna open a can and it's gonna be louder. It's gonna be super loud. It'll probably peak the mic. Just watch out. Your ears. You can't see my ears, but I can see yours. All right, you're safe now. You can stop watching your ears. Here, I'll show you mine. Okay. That was just for you special viewers. You want the first sip? It's nice and cold. It's been in the fridge. Here you go. Here you go. Sip, 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 sip. Very refreshing. All right. So, without further ado, I bring you the penultimate poem of the day. Oh, how April hath flown by. So cruel is the nature of the passage of time, that it walks by and nary even greets you. Nay, it runneth by, like even the most violent river, descending through the fields, cutting a trough through the ecological spoon. It just goes and goes and goes. I don't know what this character is, but they have their shoulders up here, and I need to not do that. Oh, all that to say, god damn, that month went by fast. Really? April? What? What? Where did it go, bro? I'm not ready for May. Are you kidding me? Update on Rupi Kaur. I haven't picked up her book since I read that poem that made me go, ugh, and put it down. And as a bonus, we're not doing Rupi Kaur today, but I hope to be doing it tomorrow. As a bonus, I will read you the poem that made me go, I can't do this right now, and put it away. And I hope you'll understand immediately, because I read it to my partner, and they instantly picked up on the thing that made me go, okay, never mind. So, here's a Rupi Kaur poem in the wild. This is not our poem of the day, worry not. You have spent enough nights with his manhood curled inside your legs to forget what loneliness feels like. What? And it has a little picture of, it's got a little single line drawing of a bed. Curled? Not to get anatomical, but curled? Pardon? Curled? Is he a... Dragon! But just 20-year-old men sitting on a bed. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me by being the funniest motherfucker to ever live in this shit. Yeah, so the curled manhood inside her legs, just every word in this poem feels like it's used incorrectly. So we can all agree, without getting too explicit, that the manhood doth not curl. Mayhap it curve a little, but curl, that's like a frickin' like dragon's in like a pig's tail. Yes. I had just started too. I had read maybe like 2 or 3 of her poems, and I was like, all right, we're gonna make some progress. We're gonna get some of this book. And I read this next one, and I was like, I'm sorry. I'm truly, I don't want to do what Juno. The C in chat. But anyway, I don't want to do what the internet largely does with this book, which is just poopy-oopy on it because it's too easy. You know what I mean? Maybe it's curled as in flaccid, which makes it even funnier. I guess it could be. But that's really an odd choice there, you know? But I have marked a few poems that I think either like they're almost there or they have something to them. So I've got a working theory about Rupi Kaur's poetry that I'm curious to interrogate by looking at maybe her social media at around the time when she was writing and promoting this book. And hopefully I'll be able to make some progress on this front after stream today and then before stream tomorrow, because I am really, I've got thoughts, you know, got thoughts and feelings, and curled is only one of them. There are some other poems where I'm like, well, this isn't really, what is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. Now, on to our actual poems of the day. I've decided to dig up an incredibly obscure poet who, like, none of you have likely heard of, and, like, no one knows anything about him. He's, like, super mysterious. His name is William Shakespeare. Like, oh my god, have you ever heard of William Shakespeare? He like kind of writes some sonnets sometimes, you know? But yes, I figured we couldn't go through an entire like National Poetry Month and then not read a couple Shakespeare sonnets. Like that would be wild. Absolutely wild. Also, Juno, thank you for asking. I am feeling very good today. I am feeling like driven and motivated, and you know, I put on my little, like, this is my little business lady CEO dress. Ooh, like Sonnet the Hedgehog. I think you just opened my third eye and I need to write down Sonnet the Hedgehog because, like, I'm living. What would Sonnet the Hedgehog look like? For some reason, my brain went piano key teeth. That's got nothing to do with sonnets. Sonnet the Hedgehog. It's just Knuckles wearing a ruff. Y'all know what a ruff is? It's it's the big white thing you see around Shakespeare's neck in paintings sometimes. But yeah, Sonnet the Hedgehog is just ruffles. Nope, Shadow with a ruff. Who am I? Shakespeare choker, exactly. Because I mean, it is a choker. It is like right up to the neck, but it's just bigger. Honestly, can we bring back ruffs? Like, can we wear ruffs to formal events again? One of my classmates in undergrad, I did a thesis writing class, it was like an additional thing you can do at like UMass Amherst, that you can do a thesis and it counts as like, I don't know, it's an extra cool thing that looks good on, I don't know, resumes. I don't freaking know. I don't remember. I just know I did it because my favorite professor was teaching the class and I could write a book of poetry and cover a bunch of like requirements. But one of my classmates who was super cool and I love them dearly, wore a black turtleneck and white, like very pristine, crisp white Shakespearean ruff to their final reading. And I was like, this is amazing. This is amazing. I wish I could be you right now. They're so cool. And I still chat with them sometimes, and they're still just as smart and obviously just as talented a writer. Like, there's someone who can write anything. Like, historical fiction short story, got it. incredibly impactful poem that like plays with language, got it. Edgy poem that does interesting stuff with like Jewish identity, got it. Entire play, got it. It's great. It's great. What do you mean Donald Duck out here cracking poets? What do you mean? Are you telling me that Donald Duck? Oh no, because duck penis? Tell me it's not the duck peen. Girl? Okay. Okay, understood. All right, so yes, we're gonna read some Shakespeare sonnets. Now, I haven't read every single one of Shakespeare sonnets, and I do have a predilection for sonnet number 1, but there is a word in sonnet number 1 that I don't think I should read out loud on a stream, not because it has a bad meaning, but because it would be really easy to clip me saying part of the word and have it seem like I said something else. I'm gonna put the word in chat so you know what I mean, but it is completely unrelated to the word we know these days. Like linguistically unrelated. That's the word. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna read it out loud. I know when something is stupid to do, even when you're right. I love that poem though. So if you happen to enjoy any of the Shakespeare you hear now, you should go and read Sonnet 1. Just straight up Sonnet 1. It starts with, I think it's from fairest creatures we desire increase, that thereby beauty's rose shall never die. I think that's the first 2 lines, if you want to make sure you got the right one. And then the following, it's increase, die, decrease, and then memory, but it was likely pronounced memori. That's one that I did not try to memorize this poem, but it like stuck with me because it's got really interesting pieces of language. Like calling the subject like the world's fresh ornament, and in thy bud buriest. And then it was like something about a self-substantial flame, like feeds thyself. It's like a self-consuming image. Anyway, the theme of today's 2 sonnets is, bitch, you might be ugly, but ... So, we are gonna look at a sonnet from the first half of Shakespeare sonnets, which are technically like speaking to like the beautiful young man. And we are going to look at a sonnet from the other half, the other half of the sonnets, which are to the Dark Lady. There's a whole history to this. Shakespeare's a complicated figure, even as essential and like basic as in like a basic building block, as basic as he is. We're also very confused about who he even was. And people will continue to make theories about who he actually was, and I don't think we'll ever know. And I think that's okay. We're like, oh yeah, Francis Bacon or Byron, and it's like, just calm down. And also, when I say Byron, it's important to remember that there are many Lords Byron. It's a title. So the Byron we think of from the Romantic era, I think he was the 6th, but I'm not sure. I can't quite remember. Don't quote me on it. So I have picked for our listening pleasure sonnet number 2 and sonnet number 130. So we shall begin with sonnet number 2. So it's Lord Byron. Yes, there are many Lords Byron. Let me see, what was Byron's actual name? Lord Byron the 6th name. So Lord Byron's name is George Gordon Byron. Like it's a last name, it's a shared family name. But his name was actually George Gordon. The Byron you think of is Byron. There's a Byron from Pokemon? Who's Byron Pokemon? Oh, okay. Okay. He's got the little freep. The conspiracy theory is always funny to you. It's impossible for this one guy to write all this. So really it had to be this other guy who also wrote a million things. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It's like, yeah, people didn't really have paper trails in the early modern British era. Like, we know this. Oh, I didn't realize that Lord Byron VI is the father of Ada Lovelace. Father of Ada Lovelace. Damn, I didn't realize that. That's cool and correct. Hell yeah. Anyway. We're going to read Sonnet number 2 by William Shakespeare. When 40 winters shall besiege thy brow, and dig deep trenches in thy beauty's field, thy youth's proud livery, so gazed on now, will be a tattered weed, of small worth held. Then being asked where all thy beauty lies, where all the treasure of thy lusty days, to say within thine own deep-sunken eyes were an all-eating shame and thriftless praise. How much more praise deserved thy beauty's use, if thou couldst answer, this fair child of mine shall sum my count and make my old excuse, proving his beauty by succession thine. This were to be new made when thou art old, and see thy blood warm when thou feelest it cold. So, what is he talking about? This doesn't sound like the English we know. Why do people call this like the first iteration of modern English? Because it really was. If you ever hear or see any Middle English, you'll realize, holy moly, English has frickin' evolved like crazy. It's done somersaults in the mud. It, for some reason, chose to walk under the waterfall of tar and feathers. Like, English does weird stuff. Also, thank you for resubscribing. Yay, we've got Sprout Noms. Cute. Oh, it's from when she had her old collar. Anyway, and also this is from before English was a standardized thing with a dictionary and meanings that everyone can reference and spellings that everyone can reference and rules of grammar. So we're kind of doing whatever we want with it. And even after we came up with dictionaries and grammar books and all that kind of stuff, we're still doing whatever the hell. So what's he talking about in this sonnet? So he starts, when 40 winters shall besiege thy brow. So he's like, okay, in 40 years, when you age 40 years, and I assume that the person he's talking to is at least like 18. So when you're nearing your 60s, and your exterior beauty and your looks start fading away. He characterizes aging as like a stripping of beauty, which I don't think is accurate. I think old people, people with wrinkles, people with marks are also beautiful, because to me those marks are like a proof of life almost. Like smile lines and frown lines and wrinkles and all that. It just shows how you've kind of navigated life. But he's kind of making a point, like, when you grow older and you are no longer as beautiful as you are now in your prime, and people ask, what happened to it all? Where doth all thy beauty lie? And all the treasure of thy lusty days? And you've got deep sunk eyes now, and where's all this praise? And he's saying, how nice would it be? How nice would it feel if you could then say, actually, all of my beauty is now in my progeny. This fair child of mine is the result of my beautiful life. I have this kid. My kid is also hot now. And my kid can carry on like the torch of beauty for me as I age into apparent ugliness. And then he ends with the couplet with, when you end up being old and you feel all cold and withered, you can gaze upon your young and beautiful and radiant child and feel that warmth. Not just in that, thank God my beauty's passed on and continues into this world, but one, as a form of like legacy. You can see yourself represented in the world even as you stop having an active role in it, because it's very different to be old now than it was to be old in the 1600s. I don't think we want to think about what it was like to be old in the 1600s. Although there is an argument to be made that this world doesn't make space for elderly people in a very disturbing way. Like, we inherently devalue elderly people because they're not, in quotes, like, useful to the capitalist society, even though they're people. They have value, they have worth, they deserve to take up space in society, and they have cool stories to tell. And sometimes they're just lonely. A lot of older folks approach me when I'm like at coffee shops and whatnot. I'm very expressive and I like talk to myself, so they see it as an invitation to come and talk to me, which, you know what? Fair enough. But they usually have cool things to say and cool story to share. So that's this. So he's like, baby, when you're ugly and old, just make sure you have a kid. You know, the rough, dirty summary of that, that's what that is. Now, our next sonnet is one that I first read when I was a sophomore in high school, and I have not forgotten it since. And it just kind of rules. So give me a moment, we gotta take a sip of the Coke of Necessity, and then we'll come back here. So, this is a sonnet that I have read, and I haven't read it on stream before, but I've mentioned it, because I think about it all the time. And I think I talked about it when I was explaining, why was I explaining sonnets? Right, because we read from Terrence Hayes' book, American Sonnets from a Past and Future Assassin. And so I was talking about what is a sonnet, how do we get it? And I talked about the tradition of blason, where the poet will kind of execute a kind of systematic description, not takedown, but like a systematic cutting up of his subject and listing the features and comparing them to things. And usually it's a very little objectification, typically of a woman. And so in this poem, Shakespeare does the same thing, but he adds a little bit of his patented bardic spice to it. So, you'll know what I mean almost immediately. Present to you Sonnet 130 by William Shakespeare. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare. So we start this poem, and he's going like, all right, my mistress's eyes, he said, they're nothing like the sun, and I think he means like there's no like, ooh, no glow, no spark. Like the first thing people tend to describe in love poems is like, oh, the eyes, like the ocean, like the deepest lakes, like the mirror, stuff like that. But he's like, I don't know, her eyes are just kind of dark. Coral is far more red than her lips red, so she's kind of got like pale lips of an unremarkable color. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. So the other thing to note about early modern England is that the class system is fairly rigid, and if you are of high class, that means you stay inside all the time, and that means that your skin tends to be paler. You're not exposed to the sun, you're not exposed to the elements, you end up, having a very fair complexion, pale complexion, and that's something that becomes desirable, a standard of beauty as set by rich people. And so here, he's saying that she's not pale. And dun is a word for like a dusky, brownish kind of color. So he's like, she is not pale. She is a woman who has to go out into the sun, work, probably do some form of manual labor. Like, she is like not untouched by the light as you might desire of a woman. And she's done hard work. She's not some prim flower. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. So she doesn't have, the wheat field of her dresses. Nah, man. She's kind of got wiry black hair. I have seen roses damasked red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. So damasked red and white means like, when you get like, you've got the natural blush, or you get a little bit red. Like, you've seen roses that are kind of like, I don't know how to describe. Like, there are different types of roses, and some of them are both red and white together. And he's just like, she doesn't have rosy cheeks. Like, she doesn't have a delicate rosy cheek. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. Now, language moment. Pause for a language moment. In our contemporary usage of the word reeks, it has an inherently negative connotation. What does that mean? When we say something reeks, we mean that it smells very bad, and it like intensely smells bad. Back in the times of Shakespeare, reeks just meant like there's a scent that emanates from something. So like in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. It would just be that in the breath that from my mistress, like, that comes out of my mistress's mouth. It's not like a, damn, she is stanky, but he's just like, I don't know, her breath is fine. It's not the damsel's breath that could raise flowers in her path. It's just fine. And then he says that he likes to hear her speak, but her voice, like, music sounds better as in her voice is kind of shrill. And then we get our first turn where he's like, I've never like seen a goddess walk around, obviously. Like I've never seen one of these like blazon, globe-breasted, wheat-field-haired, rosy-cheeked women walking around. Like, I've never seen one of those, the ones described by Petrarch. But my mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. She's real. All these bitches saying that their girlfriends go to a different school, but if you met them, like, everything they said about them would be true, they've got nothing on me because my woman is real. And I love her. She's here. There's also, the other way to interpret this is that she is quite literally grounded and solid, whereas all of these other women that perhaps have been described in loftier ways might be beautiful, but perhaps they lack substance. I still like the interpretation of, yeah, those women don't exist, but my beloved does. And then you have even what I'd say the second twist, which is the rhyming couplet at the end, where he says, and yet by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare. Which you go, oh, okay, fine, it's cute. Lastly, I think that we just gotta read Sonnet 18, that everyone knows, shall I compare thee to a summer's day, but keeping in mind that Shakespeare is writing about a handsome young lad. Not a lady, a lad. This is a lad poem. All you heteros using these at your weddings, stop. This one's for the gays. You can use it for your wedding if you like, but just know that I'll be laughing. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Some time too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, And every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growst. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Which, classic? Classic? Can we get the poet snaps? Poetic snaps? Everyone poetic snap if you can. Hell yeah, gay spear, baby! Like, this man was at the very least bisexual. This I believe. Now, if you've always heard this poem, and you've always been like, I don't know what this man is saying, I will give you a quick run-through. So, he starts with the iconic, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? And you know what his answer is? He says, actually, no. You're not a summer's day, because you're more lovely and more temperate. He's saying, summer's too hot. He's like, I'm not comparing this boy to summer. He's better than summer. And then rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. And he's like, besides, summer doesn't last so long. Summer ends so quickly. And sometimes, the eye of heaven, the sun, is way too hot. But then sometimes, it's cloudy. And his gold complexion is dimmed. Sometimes you see the sun, sometimes you don't. And nature actually is very volatile. Like, the things we love in nature also become the things that are uncomfortable about nature. And it's got this changing course. And then, but thy eternal summer shall not fade. Your beauty, no, that will not fade. You will not lose this part of yourself. And death shan't brag thou wanderest in his shade, and death can't take you, nor obscurity, because you are part of these eternal lines I've written. And then he says, so long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. As long as there are people around to read this poem, you and your beauty live. You live on in these lines, and no one can take that away. Also wild that Shakespeare was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a big deal. He probably wasn't thinking about this as he wrote this poem, but it would be really funny if he was like, yeah, I know I'm good at what I do. I've seen what all the other motherfuckers around me are writing, and it's nowhere near my level. That's right. As long as there are people around, and they've got frickin' eyes, you're gonna exist in my poem, because people are gonna be reading my poem. Yo, Billy Shakes, if you're listening, you were right. You were good at what you do. Keep writing your, like, afterlife poems or whatever. I don't know if you're a good person, but I'll just pretend. Here ends the communing with spirits portion of the stream. Anything's better than summer. Yeah, summer's a bit rough. I don't like it when I can't wear pants, because I really like pants. I don't know, I don't like shorts. I find shorts kind of uncomfortable. Oh my god, have I been talking for 40 minutes already? Damn. Time, bro. When 40 winters shall besiege my brow. My brow hath been besieged by 40 minutes. All right. That was our poetry segment of the day. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the dulcet tones of Shakespeare's poetic craft. Because, I don't know, it's worth it. It's worth it. I'm glad that we have united around Rupi Kaur's interesting word choices, of which we will continue to explore tomorrow. You hate it when you have to wear trousers. Not a fan of being a cis man. Glad you want to change. Let's go! Hopefully you'll be able to wear all of the beautiful, fabulous things you would like to wear soon without contention. Everyone deserves to wear a twirly dress. Everyone deserves to wear a twirly dress. I'm just saying. It is, I'm gonna say something silly. I can guarantee you that in John Locke. Sorry, I'm having a minute. The joke is loading in my head. So just give me a second. I need to remember the exact John Locke. I just wrote John Locke. I was Googling John Locke and I wrote Jock Locke. Help! John Locke Declaration. No, it's not Declaration of Independence. It's, the fuck am I looking for? Hold on. Joke loading. Joke still loading. Damn it. Joke dead. Joke dead. My bad. But I was gonna say, I can guarantee you that among the great rights of life, liberty, and property. What the? Oh my god. Oh my god, my brain. It's falling out my ear. It's life? Shit. None of my students better be in this frickin' chat, because I just forgot the #1 piece of knowledge you gotta know. It's fucking life, liberty, property. Was that it? Oh yeah, no, I got it right. Okay. All I'm trying to say, I was just trying to make a frickin' enlightenment joke about how John Locke said that the rights of every person on this earth are life, liberty, property, and wearing a twirly skirt once and enjoying it. Yeah, we see we gotta set up the trans exchange. Not the transcontinental exchange, just a trans exchange. All right, fellas. After, some light Shakespeareing, we gotta make this jiggly purple pie a reality. And that is not a euphemism. That is just straight up what we're doing. Whoa. It is indeed our goal for the day. Jiggly purple pie for every single person in town. That's it. That's it. Dream, believe, achieve. I'm sorry. You got a bunch of ads? Why? What? Why? No. That's rude. And that shouldn't be what happens. I'm sorry that the ads have betrayed you. Because I can tell Twitch approximately how many ads to play, but I don't have a ton of control over them. Which is unfortunate. I try to keep it as low as I can. And I've heard the Twitch app is kind of nefarious. I don't know in what way. Oh, why don't you took my sword. Don't take my sword. I don't know in what way it's nefarious, but I've heard tell. So don't trust the Twitch app. Do your best. I'm glad you're laying down though. Are you having a nice rest? I hope so. Okay, we're at 31. Did I calculate? What was the... Do you remember what number it was that I came up with? It was 31 or 32 or something. I might just count all over again. Because if it's 32, then I need just one more crystal berry. And I'm freaking donezo. Oh, actually, let's put... Cool, let's put this emerald out, dude. Hey. Hey, shiny. Shiny. Oh. Okay, there we go. Oh, Oh, crystal sword. You don't need that. Who are you? What are you doing over here? Alright. Between both your meths and your meds and the wait. You took both your meths and your meds and the meds are winning. You're getting sleepy side effects instead of very awake ones. Oh, man. For a second, my brain was concerned about the meths, and then I was like, oh no, wait. The generic of the ADHD medication I take is called methylphenidate, so there we have it. Yeah, honestly, sometimes if my ADHD medication for some reason is hitting too hard, I get super sleepy. And I think it's because it occupies my brain enough for my brain to go, oh yeah, we tired. Yeah, amphetamines, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, wait, I was gonna count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, it is 32. Damn, not the meth naps. So we just need one more crystal. Dude, we just need one more crystal berry. And then we achieve our stream goal, or the goal of the entirety of the stream, bro. Damn. It's kind of impressive. It's just making me think about Vexen yesterday and how Goofy returned to us. Aw, Goofy. My favorite yucker. Doo-doo-doo, dee-doo-doo. Quiet. There we go. I've plugged in my typewriter keyboard, so now I can actually use it again. And it's great. She's lovely. She makes the most productive sounds possible. And I can use the little knobs to change the volume. Change the volume and scroll on the page. It's great. All right. It was level 40, I think. Goofy showed up like face down, ass up. That's the way I yuck you up. I don't know what you were watching, but I think his face was up and his ass was down. Unless, I don't know, maybe there's a secret goof. Secret goof. Secret goof here to yuck you up. Hey, it's Goofy, part of the Yuck Force. Oh, also, Cormot. Cormot has destroyed my life immediately. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I drew like a terrible, like, it wasn't meant to be a Kermit to begin with, but it's got Kermit energy and the little ruff. And I called him Cormot. And ever since then, ever since last night, I keep talking in Cormot's voice. And my favorite one was oh, it's our final one. Perfect. Is we were getting ready for bed, you know, figuring out our CPAP stuff, and I said, Cormot is here. You filled the CPAP with the brandy. Yes. Good, good. Cormot, bring the cinnamon stick. You no worry about cinnamon stick. Cormot, watch while you sleep. No look at Cormot. Cormot, look at you. And that's all I got. Looked like the Muppet Joker, the Croaker. Yeah, it's great. And he has a little rat crier. It's great. We love the rat crier. He is come. Cormot. Cormot is here. Alright, wait. Two Snoopy, one daikon, one beet. Two Snoopy, one daikon, one beet. One crocus. Two Hoyu. Snapdragon. Snapdragon and one more crocus. Alright, there we go. Give. And give. And give. And a beat. Give. Beautiful. And then give. 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 And give. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know where I keep these things. Bundle of nerves, asleep while I'm talking. Ah, here we go. So I keep the pheromones and the fish bait in here, along with a singular water chestnut. But hey, we gotta make that pie. It's Sunday. We have to get through an entire week before we can gift that pie to anyone. What? That's not cool. I reached my goal. Aw, man. Oh, the pomegranates are ready. Makes me want pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice is very nice. It's got them tannins. It makes your mouth feel dry, but it's so tasty. So we want to make crystal berry pie. Look at this thing. If that thing doesn't jiggle, I'd be surprised. And also, I wouldn't believe it. This thing needs to jiggle. It's just how it's made. Lovable, likable, restorative, speedy, crystal. Go. Hello, creature. Okay, 11:10 p.m. Y'all gotta go to bed. Okay, perfect. I guess I'll go to bed. You want juice so bad, but the curse of keto is that if you want anything sweet, you need to make it yourself. Oh. So you would have to, for example, purchase a pomegranate and squeeze it with your own force. Or one of those cast iron juicers that everyone's so fascinated with on TikTok. Which they look like they work great. Don't get me wrong. It's just a really gigantic gadget to have in your homestead. And part of me was like, I should get one of those for Father Catling because I think he would take great joy in being able to squeeze all of the juice out of a pomegranate, but So I'm assuming you don't want anything that's got like sugar added to it, just like natural sugar. Sorry, I'm messing around with my bra. Look, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I gained a little weight. The titties got bigger, and the bra's no longer perfect. That's what's going on. You need a fruit that's low carb, juice it yourself, use erythritol or monk fruit extract for sweetener. Okay. I don't know how one determines whether a fruit is low carb, but fair enough. Okay. Beautiful. It's Snoopy Day. It's Snoopy Day. Is there a reason I might want it to be snowing heavily? I feel like there's something, a fish, or a critter or something that I've been looking for. And they only show up when it's snowing real heavily. But that might not be the case. I might just be remembering something old news. Low sugar and fruit. Raspberries are fine, but apples are no. Huh. Hey, raspberries are real high in fiber. That's good for you. Fiber's great for you. Alongside with my hydration maxing, I need to figure out my fiber maxing. God, I made myself, not to immediately like pause in my playing to talk about something dumb, but I made myself my oatmeal this morning because I was like, the board of directors would really appreciate it if you made yourself some freaking oatmeal for breakfast, Natalie. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm the board of directors, but it's still the board of directors because this is a job. And so I made my oatmeal, and usually it's fine, but today it was just so vile. It was so gross for some reason. I hated it. The texture was all wrong. Oh, it might have been because I'm out of almond milk, and I used regular milk and some water to try to make it normal, and then it tasted like milk, and I was sad. Well, that could have been it. I forgot that that was a part of it because I said to myself, it's just almond milk so many times that I convinced myself of its truth. Damn. Anyway, you've been using reduced raspberries for a low sugar dressing. Hey, raspberries are great. I love a raspberry. I just love vegetable. If I could, I would simply consume broccoli as a meal. Just broccoli, raw. That's why sometimes I'm not allowed to choose. Okay. Bundle of nerve. What is this? Seafood Snoopy noodles. Ooh, broccoli cheddar soup. Sounds pretty good. Oh. Wait, I already had some? If you want some, come get some. 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, let's say 31, 32. Oh my god. That means I had 4 entire pies in here. And I was already at my goal. Aw, dummy, dummy. Okay. Cool. And then, this way? Nope. This way? Here we go. Okay. Here's the thing. I want it to be Saturday. I truly want it to be Saturday. But you know what day it is? It's Monday. Not in real life, in MISTRIA. So, hold on. There are 3 bugs I'm missing, which it won't tell me in here. And there are 10 entire fish that I'm missing. Boy, would I like to know if they're winter fish. Let's take all of our bait. Take our bait and our pheromones. I was like, our smelling salts. Nope, not the right one, Natalie. Here. Boom. Who are you? Who's this little fella? Who are you? Ant Queen? Who is that? Oh! Cute. Snowball beetle? 5 of the fish are the bait ones. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. Is that okay, that's the only guy. That's the only guy. Okay. And something tells me I already caught these boys. Yeah, that's okay. I like to make sure that I've done things correctly. So what? Whoa, Natalie. Hey, but yeah, I can check the museum for the winter stuff. All right. I don't remember what kind of bait are you. Common, rare, uncommon, shit, rare. Okay, okay. So, weep, weep, shoop. Dip. I almost jumped the gun. I almost jumped. Whoa! Missile chest! I almost jumped the gun. This is very similar to fishing in Hades. And we all know. Woo! Massive minnow! A common fish that can only be lured with common fishing bait. It's quite massive for a minnow. He's very cute! I like the color of the details, the lime green. Hell yeah, brother. Also, I was watching a Stardew Valley video this morning, and when I tell you that it made me want to play Stardew Valley again, I am not lying. I say only truth. And I think my partner would take away my computer privileges if I said I was gonna play Stardew Valley again, complete seriousness. They'd be like, no! Which, obviously, if I really wanted to, they wouldn't stop me. But they'd be like, hey babe, you're always talking about how you're worried that you don't have enough time to experience all of the vast and different aspects of the world. Perhaps part of the issue is that you are averse to new experiences and instead prioritize the old comfortable ones. And I'd have to say, uh-oh, you are speaking with very high accuracy. You've read me like a fucking book. All right, little guy. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. Who is that? Oh, Silver Squid! He's good luck. We caught a good luck squid. I like this. I love the strange little critters that they've added. This brings great joy. And after all, is that not what life is all about? I've noticed recently that there are water stains on my ceiling on this other side. And I don't know if they're new. But boy, oh boy, that's sad. How could he be good luck if he's in gold rank? Now, let's not be mean to the Silver Squid. It's because he's a winter boy. Come on, come on. Come on. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a single... No, I can't, no. No. Another one of these boys. Okay. Ken Jennings. Here he is. Your Jeopardy host, Ken Jennings. You know, I should fall for a YouTube pyramid scheme in which they say they're gonna teach me how to voice act. I don't know why I chose to express a thought that started with I should fall for a YouTube pyramid scheme. Wow, that's a lot of Silver Squid. Silver Squid. Silver Squid. It's silver time in the squid. I just realized that I've used these all in the river. Well, guess I'll just have to make more bait. Fish. No. I love the fish. Damn. Shadow bass is money, dude. I think it's interesting that you can throw it really far. The game just hitched for a sec, and it makes me feel like I should go save as soon as I'm done using all of my bait. Come on, fishy, fishy. You want a fishy? Damn. I have freaking shadow bass, huh? This is probably just another shadow bass. Because this bass is part of Organization 13. Ah! Baba! Bo! Bo! Queen of Slime! Muck! Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, Dora. Hmm? Are you gonna say hi to the people? No. Wow. She's being really rude. But she's allowed, because she's the cuties pie. She's the cuties pie. Oh, you know what? I'll go to the museum and deliver these new fish. Stop there and let me correct it. I wanna live life from a new perspective. Stick Around because I love your face and I'll admire your expensive taste and leaving now might be a good idea. So catch me up and getting out of here. Goldfish, fish bait. Fish bait. Oh wow, we're at 92% fish. I could get little face fins. Fish trap? How fish trap? Natalie will have to investigate how fish trap. Insects. But okay, pheromones. Fair enough. I need to wait until it's a different season because clearly I've caught this season's bugs. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Incredible. Incredible, beautiful, never before seen, etc., etc. What? How the fish trap? How do I make a fish trap? He's a fish trap. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. He looks so cute. Wrap down my finger. I don't understand. Oh, I'm in Hayden's. I was like, I truly had a moment of not knowing who I am, where I am. Fish trap by Terithia's house? As in, it's near Terithia's house and it's already there? Or I need to purchase it? Like, are these the fish traps? One of the docks? On your finger. One boy. Won't stop. Oh, there it is! Why can't I make more? No. Okay, but thank you for the information. Is that a baby's cat? It's Dora! It's Dora! Who drooled on me today and grossed me out. And who secretly puked on the carpet last night and I didn't see. It's the babies. It's the babies. Or head scratches. Hey, what you up to? Oh, we got Dora's in chat. Oh, you going? Where are you going? Baby's cat. Oh, don't move my microphone. The people can hear me just fine. She pushed the microphone closer to my face. What? What? Buddy. Come here. Come here. You think at some point they try to warn you you'd get milk and powdered sugar in your eyes. But at some point your eyes just glazed over. Let's go. That's a fabulous intro into chat. Corbin, good work. Beautiful work. And honestly, the thought of glazed over eyes makes me want to remove my own. So, bonus points, brother. Also, hi, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? You were afflicted with some terrible, horrible body things recently. I'm hoping that you are feeling somewhat better. Dora's in favor of ASMR. Oh, must be why she cuddles up so close. She's now curled back on her laptop. I don't know, I feel that felt, for some reason, that little, like, visit felt like a warning. It's like, I'm warning you. Of what? I don't know, she's just warning me. 420 glaze it? I can't even be mad at that one. 7 out of 10 headache. No, I'm so sorry. I do understand though. Today I made myself a headache tracker finally. Fun fuck it, we ball, we're putting all the fish in here. I made myself a headache tracker because my neurologist has been trying to get me to make one for a long time. And it wasn't like a willful not doing it. It was more one of those like, oops, I'm mentally ill kind of moments. But I finally, today I woke up and I said, taking care of my health is my job. And here we are. I'm doing it or something. But I hope you are able to find some form of relief from your headaches. It's truly, it's the worst. And I understand how it feels and how it is bad. But hey, at least you can hang out with us while we try to catch fish. And, okay, we're catching fish. It's winter. We want it to be Saturday so we can give everyone purple jiggly pie. And Juno can relate. They're also mentally ill. Is there anyone here who isn't mentally ill? Oh, I don't know. I'd be surprised. I feel like I attract a specific type of audience. You'll know how it is. Okay. Did my partner just cook? So my partner's been cooking today. Like they fried up some chicken. It wasn't the chicken tendies in the photo. Those are like leftovers, but they fried up some chicken that looked even better than my leftovers. And now I smell that they've made something else, and I'm like, damn, they're freaking on it. They're making this house smell so good. And for all I know, they cooked some freaking onions or something, and that's all they've done. But boy, oh boy, it smells nice. It smells appetizing. All right, we got snow peas. Bomb. We could do a super low effort dinner. Bacon wrapped baked chicken. Ooh, baked chicken tenders. I shouldn't have teased the cat with the chicken strips. I didn't tease her. I put them down so that I could turn on my episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! And she woke up. Like, she was sleeping on the couch, and I was like, I'll just put them down real quick. Sprout won't even notice. And like, I put them down, I turn on the TV, I turn back, and she's like, sitting there and just goes. And then decided apparently it was too much effort and just went back to sleep. She cute. Oh God, you're right. I have 700 snow peas. I should turn them into full snow peas. Did she see them? Did I share? I teased. Well, I mean, by that logic, I can't refute the logic. You're correct. But you know, if Sprout really wants something, she'll honk for it. She'll hit me with a faux snow pea, faux pas. Nope, faux pea snow pa. Faux pea snow pa? You're just messing with my head now. Kind of like those guys with the seal of Orichalcos and Mai's character assassination. I was gonna say don't get me started, but no one got me started. I said it. Apropos of nothing, and at no one's behest. Behest? Request. Fucking no, they rhyme. Was it strips? Did I tease? Was it a strip tease? No. But it was a brick house. No, it was not a brick house. Don't listen to me. One guy always tells the truth and one guy always lies, and I am both. All right, time for some snow pea faux pas, people papos. I don't know who I am. That's Clay. All right, where's the... Craftable. All items. Set. Functional. Okay, I'm just gonna look through. Wasn't there one of these categories that was sorted? Am I losing it? I don't know. We can make 93 of these in 15.5 hours. That's a whole day gone, baby. Funny. Alright, fellas. They all just gave me a little happy smile. I don't know why that scares me. Alright, all y'all go inside. Boop. Boop. Okay, and then... How's no peace? Oh. Okay. Go. Sleep. Sleep, eat my eternal goodness. The best thing in the world. Oh, also. Never mind. I was like, I'm gonna divulge a secret. Never mind. It's for me only. Sorry, typewriter keyboard. That's my bad. It's my bad, bestie. Creature. No. Creature. Ooh. I've never tried to jump while holding a cat in my arms. I can only imagine it would end in terrible, horrible things. Is that a whole ass tree amid my fields? No. I don't think so. Fuck out. There we go. Western skies. Mushroom, cranberry, cauliflower, mistletoe. Mushroom. That's not a cranberry. But I called it a cranberry, cauliflower, mistletoe. Speaking of secret, you should catch up on the Tomodachi life state of things. What mean you by this? Do you mean that you have game and you are play? Or do you mean that you want to catch up on the Natalie's Tomodachi life state of things? Oh yeah, you missed the stream! Look. I spent a very long time trying to figure out how to make Yugi. So you gotta know. It is good though. That game is really fun and it's funny. The humor is exactly what I needed from it. And we're doing it all again on Friday if you're looking for more. Duelist Kingdom Island. Right, Jasmine, poinsettia twice, and a crocus. Jasmine, poinsettia twice. Crocus. Yeah, Duelist Kingdom. Oh yeah, I also wore a fun outfit. Hee hee. And then I kind of, like, I remembered and forgot that we were hosting my partner's birthday party. So I had all that makeup on from a birthday party, too. Oh, you gotta think of more me's to add? I've got my whole list. But I've heard that apparently you can have up to, like, 70 me's on your island, which is a lot. I feel like that's a lot of me's. And I need to see if there are 70 relevant Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters for me to add. Because I think I try to keep it focused at first. Do I have my... Ooh, you know, I could check my Word doc. So hold on. I'll check my Word doc. I think I have only like 20 or 30. Oh, I didn't get any freaking bait. Hold on, this is all pheromones. I'm a loser. But I think the next me's I want to add are My Valentine and Duke Devlin, because those are two of my favorite me's. Me's? What am I saying? Mise en place. They're two of my favorite characters. Although they keep doing character assassinations to my favorite characters because they're meant to be side characters, so they can't be too good on their own. Or they're, you know, they'll take away from the other characters. But I love them. I'm gonna catch this fish. Just watch me. Boom. That's a gamer fish. Your friend's island is full of Grand Blue characters, some friends, and Vegeta and Hello Kitty. And then your inexplicable 12-year-old OC was apparently in her top 10 Miis. I kind of did. I made that joke, I think, too many times, Corbin, during that stream. Carly? Who the hell is Carly? Is this from the OG Yu-Gi-Oh? Carly Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, this is 5Ds. I don't got the 5Ds. Nuts. Damn it. I was trying to resist it, you know? So, here's the thing. I am on, I think what's considered season 4 from the OG Yu-Gi-Oh series. And I think there may be a couple more seasons after that. And then I don't know what comes next, but I'm pretty sure 5Ds is the one with the motorcycles? Yeah. I think 5Ds is the motorcycles. And Carly's from 5Ds. Which I thought there was zero precedent for there being an entire like Yu-Gi-Oh series that involves motorcycles, but there kind of is some precedent because there's a bunch of motorcycle chases in this season of Yu-Gi-Oh. That rogue of a merchant, Baylor, he has shades of light and dark within him. Men like that are quite easy to manipulate. I have heard that he has a knack for procuring items of great luxury. Perhaps he will be useful to me. Okay, girl. Calm yourself. Chill. You cannot hurt Baylor. Don't bother him. Okay? But also in my swift Google of Carly Carmine, I like her design. She seems pretty freaking cool. Cause the other thing that's a little bit frustrating about the OG Yu-Gi-Oh series is that it's so boy-centric. And obviously, you know, okay, I get it why it's boy-centric. It's boy-central, whatever, but like, we could have some cool female characters. That would be cool. Like, you could let Taya duel and be good at it, right? No. It's just, it's sad. Maybe Mai could have a character arc that doesn't center around a man? No? It's fine. Okay. I need to make space for my creatures. Apparently, I don't have space in my pockets for these rocks. No pocket rocks for me. Because I'm not about to start a revolution. Okay. I guess, honestly, let's spend the rest of the day making faux snoppies. Doing the snoppy faux pas. And then we can just go to bed, man. That's all we got. Strong female characters wasn't in the cards? No! What about the harpies, man? What about the freaking harpies? Right. Pheromones in the fridge. Pheromones in the fridge. Please always remember to fridge your pheromones. Alright, you're gonna go inside now. You've had your outside time. I was trying to also farm up a few catchphrases for the different characters. Because, you know, you can give catchphrases and stuff to your Miis. And so far, what do I have that I've written down? I've got Let the Fun Begin for Duke and White Lightning Attack for Kaiba. Oh, sorry, I'm just remembering that the Blue Eyes White Dragon jet crashed into a building. Well, not into a building. It got shot and crashed into the ground. That made me sad because that's a cool ass jet. Give one of them the Portuguese Portuguese duel, where they say é a hora do duelo, and then it goes duel in English in the background. Do you think I can get that get that fancy with them? God, that's funny. Nope, snow peas. Yeah. I could just give one of them é a hora do duelo and just imagine it in my head. I could give one of them a Bakugan catchphrase just to be silly. Because that's also another one that I know the Bakugan song for the most part in Portuguese, and it's really strange and confusing to me that I have it in my head. But also it's been stuck in my head lately. And that's just not cool, dude. It's actually a little bit cringe, but not cringe in the way that I'd want to embrace. Cringe in the way that you're trying to crush. Because honestly, I feel like there are redeeming qualities to Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if I can say the same thing about Bakugan. Yo! We got 35,000 Snow Pea dollars, dude. O que vai fazer? Nada favorece a você. Procuro uma saída. Porque agora o poder está nas suas mãos. Please. É preciso lutar, pra isso tudo acabar. Isso é Bakugan. You wouldn't think that the theme songs from these card game animes would get stuck in your head. They really should be on a shuffle at least. You've made your first mistake. Bakugan has nothing to do with cards. Wait, are there cards in Bakugan? Are there cards that go with the orb monsters? Are there cards in Bakugan? That's not how you spell Bakugan. Fuck! Cards are a fundamental part of the Bakugan game. Consider me owned. Carry on. Carry on. What's it like to watch my entire career? What's it like to watch my entire career crumble? Well, as soon as it came out of my mouth that there are no cards in Bakugan, I was like, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. There are cards in Bakugan because there's fields. You need to change the field. It's the fucking environments and whatnot. I should have remembered. What's the main character's name? Do you remember that? I could have convinced you either way. I remember the main character's name. It's dumb. It's also very normal. I'm trying to see if Dragon remembers. Ah. Oh. His name is Dan. Right? Now let's make sure I'm right. Bakugan Dan. Yeah! Dan Kuzo! Your sibling had like 2 of the toys and the toys needed the cards to open. Well, the toys have a magnet in the base. So any metal that is magnetizable, the confidence followed by instant Googling is setting. Well, see, I'm confident, and then I say it, and I go, oh no, what if I'm actually a dummy? Oh no, what if I'm stupid? Oh, there he is. There he is. It's Dan Kuzo. Look, it's Dan Kuzo. It's Dan Kuzo and his dragon. See, there he is, Dan Kuzo. It's Dan Kuzo. It's your friend Dan Kuzo! It's your neighbor Dan Kuzo! What's the dragon's name? Y'all know the dragon's name? It's not Drago. It can't be. You do not call... No, no way. He calls it Drago. Did they keep his last name in the Brazilian dub? Duh. Well, also Dan is a horrible name to try to say in Portuguese. Duh. Duh Cuzão. There's no way they... Okay, hold on. Bakugan Português. Bakugan. Okay, Bakugan Português. Dan. Dan. I don't know how to see if his... I don't know how to see if his last name was Kuzo. Because you're right that would be horrific. What's Dan's last name in the Brazilian dub of Bakugan? Okay. Yes or no? Is Google gonna be able to answer the question, what's Dan's last name in the Brazilian dub of Bakugan? Do we know? Do we think yes or no? No? Alright, let's see. So the AI overview, which I don't like to look at, is... Right, Dragon. It's gonna give an answer and it'll be confident, which it says, in the Brazilian Portuguese dub of Bakugan Battle Brawlers and its following seasons, New Vistroya, Gundalian Invaders, Mectanium Surge, Dan's last name is Kuzo. What do you mean? Sorry, I just opened a... What is this? Oh, God. Yeah, it is. I think it is just... It is just Kuzo. You doubt there's anyone autistic enough to catalog Bakugan that deeply? Well, yeah, exactly. The Google AI is going to confidently answer and then instantly Google. That's wild. I'm trying to see if there are any other names that are really bad. How the hell do they pronounce Captain L right? Because they say Capitão, and then what? Eu Haichi? Who's saying this? And this is also like a weird season that I don't think I ever watched. Oh my god, Helix Dragonoid is the same, so it's like Helix Dragonoid. Oh. Fellas, we should find the Brazilian dub of Bakugan and see what it sounds like. I could probably ask TikTok if there's anyone whose special interest is Bakugan, but in Portuguese. Alright. What was I even doing? I'm trying to get to frickin' Saturday. It's Thursday. We're gonna call our animals outside. We're gonna go in, or we're gonna come out. Why are you mad? Oh, it's frickin' snowing! Oh, fuck. What a dummy I am. I just made all of my animals mad at me because it's frickin' snowing. Bruh. What am I... Duel. Alright, here's a snow peas. Sweep! Here we go. Let's make 80 of them. We're just gonna keep adding to our fortune. Nope. Yes, our fortune. Okay, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Oh, damn. I'm finally low on snow peas, dude. Incredible. I truly thought they would never end. I thought that my very limited supply of snow peas was going to be unlimited. See, now we have a reasonable number of snow peas. 30. Yeah, cool. Another day well spent. Faux snow pea horde. The Ford. The Fnord. The Snord. Just a cool 50k purely off faux snow pea plants. That's right. This is how one moguls. Hello, creature. Cormot. Calm thyself, creature. Cormot. Cormot wishes for tribute. You received tribute last night, Cormot. You were given a Dairy Queen Blizzard. You try something new last night. Cormot no like brownie. Fair enough. Sorry, this is just me having a conversation with my own baser instincts. We had Dairy Queen coupons, so we went last night, and I decided to try something new, and I didn't like it as much as the thing that I usually order, and I'm trying not to use it as ammunition against myself. No. Cormot is the horrific, strange Kermit analog that I drew on our trivia, my trivia team's answer sheet last night. I should make a Cormot emote, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Yeah, I think that would be pretty fun. You can have Cormot, Cormot, and the Crier. For clarity, I'm saying, like, Cormot, but also there's an umlaut over the O. Cormot. Cormot. I don't know why I have to do a motion with it. I just do. Felt really annoyed that a pint of keto-friendly ice cream was like $7 to $8, but then you remembered your usual DQ order was more. Yeah. Yeah, and also they really overprice any sort of like specialty ice cream. Like I remember when I couldn't do dairy and I was trying to get the Ben & Jerry's dairy-free ice cream, which is pretty good. And with coupons or sales, it was fine. But then sometimes I would just go to the same place I usually buy it and they're like, $8. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you want from me, man? And they're like, we want $8 for this pint of ice cream. And it's no fun. It's really no fun. Natalie, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? I let the instincts take over, and all the instincts want to do is run around and forage. I had this realization just now that I never got the horse in Stardew Valley. Do other brands have as many fun flavors? You haven't bought an ice cream in ages? So, here's what I'll say. Ben & Jerry's is the right brand choice if you are looking for an ice cream that's just got a bunch of stuff in it. You want a stuff ice cream that's like weird and maybe has like pretzels or something in it, Ben & Jerry's is your guy. It is not the best like quality dairy-free ice cream. Like, it's not the best analog for what a full dairy ice cream, like, feels like to eat, if you know what I mean. So, like, if you're looking for just fun, like, kind of wild flavors, like, a lot of different stuff put together at once, kind of a kitchen sink, hell yeah, Ben & Jerry's. And if you don't feel like trying something new, Ben & Jerry's still holds up. It's great. If not, the thing that my partner has told me that I didn't realize and that actually seems to hold true is look at how much fat per serving there is, like comparable fat numbers, because typically the brands that have the like higher fat content in the non-dairy ice cream, it'll end up, the texture will be end up being nicer and creamier. I'm trying to remember, because also the Ben & Jerry's non-dairy melts kind of quickly. It's a little icy. But yeah, so if you're looking to get yourself some non-dairy ice cream treat, that's how I do it. Yeah, sometimes my partner will say things and I'll be like, fuck, dude, you've been living on a different wavelength this whole time. And I wish I'd been there too. Like, it's stuff that's so logical. Yes, we have Cormot, but where is Miss Piggy? You're right. Like, you're right. I don't know what I would do, how I would represent her. I feel like you can't represent a deity that powerful, Corbin. Like, it's just not possible. Like, Miss Piggy. She can't be seen. She can't be beheld. You felt like that watching your friends talk about high school shit yesterday? You don't remember any of it? And you felt like they lived a completely different reality from you? Yeah. I was doing like an intake form for like, I'm trying to do a different type of therapy, more specialized for some of the shit I got going on. And they were asking about my childhood, and I had several moments of realization while trying to type up my childhood stuff, and I was like, oh. Like, there were things that I'm realizing that, like, I knew I was bullied when I was little, but I didn't realize how much, because a lot of the stuff I guess I didn't realize was people being mean. Like, it was a bunch of stuff that I didn't understand, but I took a moment to pause today while I was writing this stuff up for the intake, and I was like, oh my god. Little Natalie didn't even know. And then also just writing about my school experience, being like, yeah, I love the learning part of it, and knowing that I sound crazy. And also writing about how school dances it never made sense to me. You apparently nicknamed a dude Squirrel Boy because he looked like he'd fuck a squirrel if the opportunity came up. Golly! What? What? That's wild. I wonder if my friends have any stories like that I would react the same way you do. Like, if you say it happened, it probably did, but boy, I do not recall it. Oh, Dora's being a real cutie. Fuck! I just woke her up by mistake. I was gonna try to show y'all her cute little nap pose, but then I clanked my gigantic metal cups together. Alright, well, anyway. Squirrel Boy. You were called Captain Greenbeard as a wee child because you have naturally dark / thick body hair, and this extended to your upper lip when I was 8. A boy called me... Okay. Oh, joke's on them, because now you wear it on purpose with the help of drugs. Oh, you're growing bear? Hair? I'm gonna assume hair. So I also have like the slightly, like it's the very slight, like, you know, you've got hairs, some hairs on the corner and it like looks a little darker, whatever. A boy in my class called me a slur for lesbian because of like these little hairs. I'm gonna say it again, a slur for lesbian because of my apparent mustache. Correlations? There's one in Portuguese that I didn't know. I mean, okay, my light really washes me out. Mustache reveal! I'm kidding. It's so slight. Like, it is so slight. It's so slight it's not real. Like, but I don't think, you know, Kelly, I don't think it was even the equivalent of that. I might have to Google this Brazilian slur. But yeah, Brazil goes really hard on like hairless culture, so like no body hair. And then, at least at the time, I don't know if it's still the case, women were very into having like really like pin straight hair. So I got horrifically bullied for my curly hair, even though, as you might imagine, it's kind of a normal thing for a lot of Brazilians to have is curly hair. So they would call me a witch. They mostly called me a witch, all sorts of variations of witch and cauldron, and they thought they would always tell me I was weird, and ugly. And then if I ever wore my hair down instead of in a bun, they'd be like, "Why's your hair down, witch?" And they'd force me to put my hair back into a bun. Please check Discord and share this comfy bear. That sounds like a clickbait. Hello? Oh my god! Baby Sprout! Okay, so true. Let me download this and show it on stream. Holy moly! Oh, Baby Sprout! Okay. I have never seen a cat look this comfy. Okay. Okay. Browse. Downloads. Open. Oop, it's huge. Hold on. She'll come into view, just hold on. Look at this cat! Baby Sprout! Look at her! Her little legs! Oh my god! Cutie! This is how I want to be. Baby. Oh, your cat does it too when he's in the sun. Oh. This is incredible. Her little toes are also sending me. Very, very cool of this largely Catholic community to identify Sephardic features as witch qualities. Yeah. They would also talk about my nose, which I don't think my nose is crazy. It's not big. I mean, maybe it's a little big, but it's just, I don't know, I think I have a nice nose. But a couch potato sprout. Potato sprout. She's so cute. How am I supposed to do anything other than just look at this cat? Also, thank you. I don't have an issue with my face, honestly. I think it's a good face. She's too long for potato. Couch yam! Little couch yam! God, this cat is cute. I also think it's funny that to fit her in frame, like her little ear got cut off, I assume, when my partner took the picture. Sweet potato sprout. We're coming up with new names for these cats, like it's freaking air in the lungs. What am I saying? I fear I've lost control. Man, she's so cute. The benefits of a daydreaming, clueless little strange child. You only catch about 20% of the bullying. I feel like I understood maybe like 60% of what was happening. And the other 40% I kind of like realized as as I've come to think about my childhood, or as I'm asked questions about my childhood. Because also it wasn't even just kids in my class. It like spread to other grades, and I was like, Jesus, what is happening? Like, people I don't know are coming up to me and telling me I'm a witch. It's great. Great use of that emo dragon. Even though that's beans, you fool. Because you can totally tell when you're looking at the emote sizes. Oh, man. Alright. I'm gonna put Baby Sprout away for now. We can gaze upon Baby Sprout once again. Perhaps. Towards the end of the stream, we'll look at Baby Sprout again. Man, that's one of the best pictures of Sprout I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen many excellent pictures of Sprout. They say bruxa. It's not bruja. Bruxa. Is this spelled with an X? Dragon, do you know? Yeah, you wrote Portuguese. Portuguese. Yeah, bruxa. They would specifically call me bruxa de 71, which I don't know if it's a thing, of 71, like 1971. Is 1971 a relevant, witch year? Also know that, like, I was a sad child who was very lonely, but I am doing well now and I have lovely friends, so, like, talking about this is what I'm saying is not emotionally distressing. So, like, I'm good. I'm good. And the fact of the matter is that everyone fucking missed out because I'm a really rad, cool dude. And they wish they knew me now. Might be a song. Ooh, what's that? What is that? What's he building in there? Before anyone comments, you're aware bruja are actually an indigenous religious thing and not European witches. But tell that to your bigots. Yeah. It's... People will always find ways. If they don't want to understand, they won't understand. Okay, send inside. It's fighting back, as it usually does. The only thing you're telling bigots is to go fuck themselves. Let's go, baby! Hell yeah. Usually, I'm not telling bigots much of anything because they're not talking to me directly anymore, so... So there you go. Alright, we've got... Where am I keeping my excess... What the... Artifacts? Artifacts. Are they in here? Where the hell are the artifacts? The artifacts! You'll also tell them to give you money before they go? Happy to drain a bigot? Yeah? Where's my... I know I have an artifact overflow somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Oh, Natalie, it's right here. Mine eyes. Alright, my alarm was gonna ring for 4:20-ish, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go. Also, I've had a terrible, like, back pain, lately. But I'm trying to be good about, like, sitting up fairly straight and whatnot, but it's just bad. Which is why everyone needs to know if you're gonna be racist, it better be through a Ko-Fi donation. Or coffee? How do you even pronounce that? Maybe it's coffee. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, God. All right, today's the day. We are feeding this entire town jiggly, purple, pie. Wow, 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 wow. And they're gonna like it. And actually, I'm gonna watch them eat it and make sure it goes down their gullet. I worked hard for this pie. You best enjoy it. I harvested these berries from the depths of the mines for the course of several days. Okay, 2 pines, 2 rods. 2 pines, 2 rods. Sweepy-boo. Frost, crocus, fox. Wah-wah. Frost. Crocus. Fox. That's a snapdragon. Well, wow. Doo-dee-doo. Alright. Beep boop. Give. And give. No, I need fish bait. None of this is bait! I am betrayed. I am betrayed by my creatures. Give. Alright. To the Saturday market! I've got jiggly purple pie with your name on it. I had a moment where I thought I heard the, he wants a pumpkin pie? I had a moment where I thought I heard the, beginning notes of that song that plays in Kingdom Hearts 1 in the, Tarzan jungle area. And I was like, this is it. This is how it ends. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be in the hospital and Adderall Falls is gonna be like, no more Kingdom Hearts for you. I just started thinking about my life without Kingdom Hearts. Clink. That's 12 ounces. Next. This one I've been drinking, so he's halfway done. But I'm behind schedule on my hydration. Also, Hemlock betrayed us. Don't worry about it. Adeline? Nope. Calderis? Okay, do better. Nope. Oh, there's a request? Oh, legendary honey. Oh, Nat, I didn't think anyone would be able to fulfill my request for legendary honey. Let's have a taste. Oh yeah, that's good. Really good. Time to see if this honey can help make any of my desserts legendary too. Why does that sound weirdly suggestive? Is it just the way I read it? Dang. If this goes the way of the Bellberry Bakewell, I'm gonna be upset. And so far, it is going the way of the Bellberry Bakewell. Landon. Fucking okay. Valen? Valen? Nope. Got a request? Premium honey. Yeah, girl. So this is premium honey. Beautiful color. I'll have to decide what I want to use this on first. Thanks, Nat. Oh, does she use it as like a salve for wounds? Because it can be antibacterial. Okay. Oh. My life. Rip to me. Your move! No. Okay, you got a request? What do you want? Common bug pheromones? Okay, girl. Hey, that's a common pheromone I requested. Thanks, Nat. Okay, girl. Healand? Okay, he likes it. He likes it because he's a real one and he loves desserts. This crystalberry pie glitters in the light. It looks as pretty as it tastes. Thank you, Nat. Good boy. Hey, Lore. Fuck you. Elsie? Oh, Elsie. Incredible. How lovely! This will be perfect for after dinner, if I can wait that long. Fellas, who wants to go to some form of video game convention and cosplay Fields of Mystria characters with me? Because I think that would be fun, and I would want to be Elsie, except I don't know if I could, I would have to learn how to do, like, hair stuff. I don't know how one achieves said shapes. I wouldn't want to wear a wig, but also I would maybe have to wear a wig. Who knows? If you had funds for it, you would. You know, I don't currently have funds for something like that. However, what I can say is, perhaps, let's just pretend that in a year or two, I totally, like, make it super big on Twitch, and I can make it possible for people to do this. Let's just pretend. Let's think forward. Yeah, by then I'll have learned how to use my sewing... excuse me, my sewing machine. Yeah. Yeah. For now, I should honestly just use Elsie as inspiration for my own daily wear. Oh, Nad, you simply must hear about this. Valen. Rosehip jam? Okay, girl. Sure. She's such a crunchy lady. You're gonna ask why I need others to cosplay with me, but then you remember that cosplayers travel in packs. But also, like, for something like Fields of Mystria, I feel like people might not recognize one person cosplaying as a character from Fields of Mystria, but like a whole gaggle of people, maybe, yes. Like, same vibes for Stardew Valley. Which airport is that? Oh, you've got a request? Everyone wants honey. Wow, deluxe honey. You're incredible, Nat. What a complex flavor profile. I can already think of some dishes I want to try with this. Oh yeah. Raina, do you want this? She liked it! So this is not going the way of the Bellberry Bakewell. Wait. Wait, what? How do you have ads if Twitch thinks you're subscribed with Prime? Huh. Hey, chat, general question. Do you keep the little Prime tag symbol if you've subscribed with Prime once? Or does it go away once you are no longer Prime subscribed to a channel? If anyone knows. I'm curious to know. And you know, maybe I can ask my best friend Google. Okay, Weedle, fuck you. You should know a good dish when you see one. Okay, go dive into the lake. Okay, the Prime badge is just a badge if you have Prime. Okay. Celine. Reese. Oh, he's gonna automatically like it because that, but I need to see if it's real. It's not real. He did not like that pie. Okay. Okay. I have 4 left. In theory, you could turn yours on. Oh, interesting. You did turn yours on. Where the... Turn it off again. Okay. Wait, did he actually love... No, that was a lovable one. Yeah, he only likes this pie. Okay. Because I was trying to figure this out, because some people who are like, bro, I don't have Prime at all, end up having the badge sometimes, and it's confusing. Alright, Ceridia is just off being a bad bitch somewhere, so let's go gift her some pie. Actually, let's give some to Dozy first, because we're closer, excuse me. I must give your dog some purple pie. Just because you had one idiot be an idiot about it before. What? What say you? What mean you? I had a moment when I couldn't find my pie and I got scared. I felt weak. Kind of like how Paula Deen feels when she doesn't have several pounds of butter in her fridge. I don't say that as a mean joke. That's something she said on her show once. It's you. Yeah, it's you. I was trying to do research on your behalf secretly while you were in ads jail. Okay, what am I doing? Ceridia. Ceridia. Ceridia! It makes you look like Mr. Moneybags, though, to have the Prime badge. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would never assume anyone in here is Mr. Moneybags. That would be rude of me. Where the... Yo, Ceridia, where'd you go, girl? The fuck? What? What? Take me back. Take me back. She's going up to the top of the mountain. Why don't I know how to get up there? What the biscuit? Up here. Jeez, Natalie. Come on. Come on, bud. Okay. A streamer was being very pushy about if you have Prime, you have one free Prime sub, spend it here. Because they saw the badge. You had already spent the Prime sub elsewhere that month. That's so rude. I don't understand people being pushy about subs. Like, just, I'm of the mind that I feel like I never need to verbalize, like, hey, if you like my content and you want to support me, you should give me a sub. Because I feel, it's just, I don't know, man. You know what you can do on Twitch. You know how it works. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, mentioning it every now and then, fine, but being pushy is just so weird to me. It is strange, and it is off-putting. Like, I also totally get it in the YouTube environment where YouTube wants you to say those words. So, you know, at the end of the video or when you're doing your sponsorship or whatever, like, say the words, get the algorithm, whatever the fuck, you know. I don't know. I think it's more important to have a good, nice, fun, chill environment. Honestly, the only time I actually talk about that kind of stuff is if, for example, my father enters the chat and doesn't know how to Prime sub. And so we gotta explain. Father Catling. Prime subber, Father Catling. He's great. I love my dad. I love my dad. I actually need to call him today to discuss fixing my frickin' the rubber roofing in the deck and whatnot. Alright, Henrietta, bestie, here you go, here you go. Neutral, baby. Alright, yet another gift-a-palooza has been completed. Mmm, delicious. Mmm, delicious. I'm realizing I forgot to check my onions. Oh, we're full of onions. Onions, onions. Perhaps my next goal is to make enough money to buy out the entirety of Weedle's stall all at once. So let's go check out Weedle's stall as soon as we've grabbed all these onions. I'll have to redo the stones soon. Oh, I forgot to check the stalls for stuff, actually. Being a goofert. Goofert? A goof? Nope. Darcy, you got any recipes? No recipes. Okay. Do. Ooh! Oh, cute for winter! I'm gonna make a little winter outfit. You got... Oh shit, she doesn't got any frickin' recipes for me. Oh no. Oh, Marie! Marie! The baguettes! Hurry up! Alright, hold on. We gotta do some quick maths. So, we got a calculator. Nope. Goofert is Scott Adams' take on Goofy. I thought you said Adam Scott, and I was like, what the hell does he have to do with Goofy? Okay, 10,000, and then 10,000, and then 5,000, and then 30,000, and then so much. 10, 20, 30, 80, 85,000 is that second row. 5, 1, 2, 3. And then the third row is 20, 40, 50, 65,000. Okay. And that, what is this? Bruh. Okay. And then we've got 10, 20, 35, 35,000. So, and then obviously plus, this is a million. It's a million. So we just set aside a million. And then it's 1, 2, so it's 5, 10, 14 times 10,000 is 140,000. I can do this. I could totally do this. And then the bird bath is a 30,000. And then it's 12. Okay, there's 24 and then 48 and then 60, so it's 60,000. And then 8,000. So, and then and then another 5,000. We don't need the snake oil. So, it's 1,488,000 to buy him all out if I've done this correctly. Which I might not have, because we know what it's like to be in here. It's like bundle of rats at all times. So, we're actually not that far off. If I want to be poor after I do this. If I want to be a little pauper. 36 ounce drink gone. We only have the big boss left. There's tea in here. I'm not gonna burn myself this time, though. Just you watch. Husband, the winter can be a hardship, even for a dragon. Are you not cold, Nat? Please, accept this spirit mushroom tea from my heart. It is possible the tea leaves have oversteeped, but I hope it will warm you, body and mind. Oh, I'm sorry it went onto the floor. Hold on. Hold on. Throw. We'll take it. Thank you, Calderas. Thank you. And let's put on a little winter outfit. Because right now we're kind of fall themed, but I got, oh wait, no, I needed a puffer jacket. Puffy. Puff jacket. I would love to be a little winter guy. Let me be a winter guy. Cropped puff. Alright. We're gonna make a little outfit. Ourselves. Do we want a regular puff? What is a cropped puff? It looks like a belt. I don't understand. Oh, cute! Or we could do earmuffs. I think I'm gonna do the hat. The hat's real cute. Here we go. We're a little hat guy. Okay. Although, hold on. If it's truly winter mode, Natalie does not wear big earrings in the winter because they touch your ears and they get cold. We would need, like, blush face because it's cold out. There, blush face, and then the bag would not be a pumpkin. No bag. Blush face, no bag. Pumpkin boots. There, we get purple pumpkin boots. Oh, look at us. We're cute. We're so cute in the winter time. Wahoo, wahoo. Wahoo, wahoo. Okay, cool. And we match our mist mare. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hell yeah. Goodbye, ladies. Goodbye, everybody. Do you have water chestnuts? What is this? Stud earrings. I only do this because I want everything. None of you are water chestnuts. Bah. Boro baba. Inke water chestnut neist. The mare just blends in. Poor mist mare. Dang. You're really hitting us hard. Alright. Actually, I should go to the mines and make more essence stones. Do. Take me to the mines. Excuse me, Terithia. Have yourself a nice day, ma'am. Okay, beautiful. Do you think Mistria is gonna add in like a perfection mechanic of any sort? Cause I'm kinda, I don't know, part of me is now like I was gonna say jonesing for it, but I don't know where that expression comes from, and I'm worried that it's evil. you know. And actually, I think I was gonna check real quick which achievements from Stardew Valley I'm missing. Cause so the video, hold on, I can put this over here. The video I was watching that made me think about Stardew Valley all over again is a series that somebody started, and I don't remember who it was, but is a series they started that is Stardew Valley, but if you have to pay for every single like square, because you know it's arranged on a grid. My game content, my achievements. Okay. And I thought that was interesting. And it looks fun and a little bit painful, and I was like, ooh. And then I also realized like I haven't played Stardew Valley Expanded, like which is a fan-made mod, and seems pretty interesting. Like, maybe I could have fun with mods and stuff like that. Corbin, I have not been keeping up with the jonesing. Which, again, if it's an evil expression, I don't want to be saying it. But also, once is it 1.7? Once 1.7 comes out, I am very excited to romance Sandy. Sandy. Because she's so pretty. Sandy pretty. We love Sandy in this household. She's cool and pretty and can hold her own. Hello, Queecha. Hello and good night. Alright, let me see. So, I've done 46 out of 49 achievements for Stardew Valley. The ones I haven't achieved. Prairie King, which is beat Journey of the Prairie King. Jojico Member of the Year. Become a Jojico member and purchase all the community development perks. And then a hidden achievement, which I don't know what it is. Your friend just read your thing and goes, why is this dude so chill with everything? And you're like, brother, he lives with a 12-year-old who doses bugs with LSD for fun. Yeah, it's what happens. Sometimes when you grow up around that much noise, you learn really quickly to filter it out because you can't handle it all. You can't handle it all. Alright. I'm realizing also, after looking at the achievements that I missed, why I've missed them. One, if it's a mystery achievements, I understand how they can be fun, but also the idea of them pisses me the fuck off because I can't go and look and see what it is, because then I don't know what you want of me. And how can I have played so many hours of this game, like I think 300 plus of Stardew Valley at this point, and not come across a hidden achievement? Unless the hidden achievement is to achieve all the achievements. It's to complete Chivo achievement, you know? Very sketchy. Ape, concerned. Explain. America, explain. Okay, here we go. Alright, we gotta power up our onions. There's a lot America could explain right now. Indeed, forsooth. Forsooth, dragon, you speak the truth. Soothsayer, you may be. Right, I got stuff in my pockets. Here in pockets. That would kill the joke, no! You think any of this is a joke? If it is a joke, it's a perverse one. Why did we appoint a dude involved in the tobacco industry to the CDC? What am I doing here? All right, hold on. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Got new studs? Great. No, I had a purpose. I had a purpose. Okay. Let's see. I would love to discover everyone's gifts almost on my own. So what Natalie is thinking. Okay. I'm just doing gifts. First, I'm gonna get through the shaded in ones because it drives me crazy that they're shaded in. Yeah, okay. I had a thought. Don't we hate it when Natalie has thoughts? Okay. Okay. Sorry, that's a lot of mouth sounds. My apologies. That was evil of me. I had a thought, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. I'm just not gonna tell you what it is yet. Just know that it's nothing smart. It's all silly. It's all fun and games until it's not. Oh, for some reason this has reminded me of a video I saw of a woman being like, day God knows whatever of trying to levitate like Chris Angel, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, because she like does a full Chris Angel style intro, and then like starts putting on layers of vests. You know what? Let me see if I liked it or saved it on TikTok, so I can post it in the Discord, because just describing it is really not doing it justice. Because it's so funny. It fried my brain the other night. I was like, damn. I wish I could be this funny someday. Like maybe when I grow up, I'll be this funny. Okay. Developments are occurring on Natalie Farmland. Bundle of nerves, asleep while I'm talking. Hello, Crystal Lamp. You already won me over. No. Uh-oh, I'm entering jukebox mode. Apologies in advance. I'm of a love. Okay. I think also what happens is, I think when I'm generally feeling better, I am more likely to sing. It's just is what it is. And I think I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling like a cool dude, like max CEO power. So it makes me want to sing. All right. Fair enough. Theranos. Whatever you say, bro. 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 30. 30 items. How many things does one use fit? Large. Functional. You already won me over. Large. You got large. You got basic. The fridge has got large. Mine's. Don't tell me how big the storage is, though. This is extra large. I don't need it to be extra large. How much does a regular chest fit? Do I have any of those out here? Yeah, you're a regular chest. Oh, it's the perfect size, is it not? Am I crazy? I have 32. 32. Nope. Your farm is full of extra larges? Here's the thing. I'm doing something stupid. Like, don't mind me. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Which is always what I say when I say something I probably shouldn't have in front of a child, and I just need them to be cool. No, that's not what I'm doing! Don't worry about it, that's not what I'm doing! No, 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 you did not see through me! You do not read me like a book, you do not read me! You see nothing? You see nothing? I wish there was a way to craft multiple things at once. Pretend it's a surprise. You go, wow, Natalie, you're totally not doing the thing that we all knew you would do. Whoosh. But see, now I'm gonna have to decide who gets what. But you know, I think it'll work out fine. It has to be by vibe. You know, not that vibe. Maybe. You found that people can't read you like a book if you have no spine. Sometimes I wish I didn't have a spine, because God, this thing is being mean to me right now. I've got like a very bad pain. It's like directly to the right of my spine, and it hurts to touch. Like when I press on it, it also hurts when I make certain movements. And I'm like, that doesn't sound good, Natalie. But I just, what does one do about things like that? It's a new thing for me. It's one that I don't know how to approach. And so my brain just keeps being like, it hurts. Poke it to make sure it still hurts. Does it still hurt? Poke it. Does it still hurt? Poke it. Which is not how you make something like that better. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is, if I'm gonna have enough chests. Well, I need 32. And how many of the basic chests are there? It is, how many across? 6 across. 6 times 12. Okay, so it's 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 25, 26? I have a save file I could try and roll back. Unfortunately, bodies don't do save files, so... That would be wild. If you could do a save file on a body? That's bad. Sounds risky. Okay. Alright, I gotta see which of the next few chests I have. Oh. Oh, my pockets are full anyway. Okay. So. We gotta go... Oh, well, what if I don't... I don't have all... Okay, wait. Pockets are full. Pockets are full. Put away all my tools. And then just... Okay, and then just... Okay. Good, go back. Okay. Oh, sometimes I wish there were saves. Right, I meant to look at... Okay, I have the blue coral, so we can make one of the purple corals. Purple coral. Which I don't know if purple coral take time. Why does the fridge light up when you open it? You were sure that was a checkpoint. Oh, buddy, no. Sometimes I wish there was checkpoints. It lights up so you can see what's in there, man. Or maybe, you know, maybe it's just a clever form of deceit and the evil wizard is winning. Oh, I locked it. Alright, how hot do you think my tea is? Do you think my tea is gonna burn me? I made this tea before stream started. I put some water in it so that it's cold, like to cool it down. But it's been in a Zojirushi water bottle this whole time. Several hours at this point. Probably around 4 hours. It's been there for like 4 hours. I didn't take the tea bag out. Whoops. But it's like a citrus tea, so it shouldn't kill me. Lid on. And I just opened it. It's hot. I could feel the heat. Am I burning myself on this tea? Which of these do I have? Do I have the blue or the purple? Purple. Okay. Hot. Is kormot. I said I had the blue, right? I'm making the purple. Regular purple. You're not taking that bet. Yeah, Zojirushi does not fuck around. Our hot water boiler is from Zojirushi, and so is our rice maker. Like, in this house, we respect Zojirushi, and when we can afford it, that's what we buy. I'm gonna okay, once I lay out my chests, I'm taking this bet. Good God. I don't even know if I've made enough or too many at this point. I'm just making chests, bro. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, give that to me. So, of all the chests we have, which one do we think vibes best with Adeline? Hold on, let's look at her. Compare. I think the pink chest with the darker details is pretty Adeline. So, oh, why can't you go there? Okay, you just can't go that close to the water. Okay, cool. So, this is gonna be Adeline. And then who's next? Hold on. This is a dumb way to do this. Let me open up a tab with the Fields of Mystria characters in alphabetical order. Fields of Mystria characters. You sure ready to go home? How much longer do you gotta be at work, Dragon? Okay, this is not in alphabetical order. Get out of here. Villagers. Is this what it is? Perfect. 4 minutes? Oh, okay. I was worried that you'd have like a long time left. Oh yeah, dude. Alright, so next is Baylor, who's got that like blue purple. Oh, okay. Shit, did I made them with the. Oh, okay. But I think this feels really. This blood. Why do you know what? I feel like we don't have any straight up non-binary characters, but let's put girls on one side, boys on the other. Calderis. My prince. I don't know why. This is what vibes for Calderis. Celine. That's Celine. Darcy. Girly, here's your refrigerator. Dell. Here you go. For Dell. Dozy. Dozy is a dog. Dozy is a dog. Dozy is a doggy. All right, we're gonna put Dozy and Henrietta can go over here. Eland is the all pink one. Let's see. Oh, wait, that goes on the other. Shit, I don't have my frickin' tools on me. Hold on. Give me my damn. He's a great stone dragon. You're right. Why do you know my mind? Stop it. I'm kidding. You're allowed to know. Okay. Did I put Darcy on this side too? What is my deal? What is my deal? I fucked it up so immediately. Hold on. Okay. So it's Darcy. And then Dell, who I decided was you. And then Dozy. And then Eland, who is the all pink chest. Elsie. I don't know, for some reason Elsie to me gives pink fridge. Errol is the other Mines one. Hayden. Hayden is this guy. Hemlock's got like purple-ish energy. Yeah, this one. Henrietta. Yes, girl. There's no red? No. No. Really? This is untenable. Untenable. Well, I guess Henrietta is immovable. She is immovable. Holt? Okay, I'm changing my mind here. So, Dozy is actually this yellow one, and Holt is that orange one. Yeah, this is Holt. Josephine. She is refined, she is classy, she is beautiful. Juniper is... This is Juniper. Landon. Go. Purple. Louis. I need to go make the blue one, but I think I'm out of stuff, so I'm just gonna use this one. Louis is this guy. Luke is, again, wooden chest. Maple. March. Oh, fuck. I'm out of space. Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought I'd have... Oh, God. I guess I'm gonna go... Oh, God. Okay. Mary. Nora. Oh, no. No, Natalie, no. I don't know what to do. Natalie doesn't know what to do. You want to use that word to mean rating less than 10 out of 10, but position is untenable. It's untenable. Damn. I messed it up. Fellas, I messed it up. Okay. What Natalie has to do is stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Alright. I'm gonna put all of the remaining chests into Dozy's chest. I'm just gonna put all of this in here. And one at a time, I'm gonna pickaxe them because they'll come to me in order. And then put them out again. Can you write things on signs in this game? I can't remember. Okay, there we go. So one at a time. And then, I don't have my sword. Give me my sword. Give me my sword. Give me my sword. Give me my sword. Okay. Bundle of nerves. Asleep while I'm talking. I'm sorry that that song is stuck in my head. It's barely a real song. Go. And these trees are in such a bad spot. It's fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Adeline, Celine. Who got the first refrigerator? It's not Raina. It's okay. It's okay. Darcy. It's Darcy. This is Dell. And this is Elsie. And this is Josephine. And this is Juniper. And this is Maple. And... oh! I just passed out while arranging chests. Hey, Dora! Hey, buddy! How are you? How's the memes? How's the squeebs? How's little doggy? Hi. Hi. You coming over? Hello. She purring. She's purring. We've got Dora's in chat. We got Dora's in chat. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Oh, are you an elderly Meebs? The elder Meebs. Hi, careful, your foot's slipping. Yeah, you gotta be careful. We've got a visit from our sovereign. Hi, bud. Hello. Hello. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, my sweet girl. Hi. 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 There we go. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my god. This is all she wants. She wants to be all the way up here at all times. It's not acceptable to just be hugged. She needs to hug back. Look at this kitty. Oh man, she's using my bra as a place to put her paw. But I mean, it holds her up. Talk about support, huh? Talk about support. Yeah. It's supporting my titties and my kitties. Hi. Hi, Miss Booty. Chin scratch. Forehead scratch. Forehead ears. Trying to play this game with one hand. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. Alright, we were at Maple. Oh, right. This next one was Mary. I see. Alright. Now we need to do these other ones, the boys. Okay. You know, one of the better games to play while petting the Meebs. But only if you're doing simple stuff. Okay. Hi, buddy. Good girl. Good girl. So this was Baylor, right? Baylor, and then Aldaris, and then Eland, and then what is this one? But okay. Jeez, kitty. Eland, Errol, and then Hayden. I see. So, Errol, and then this one was Hayden, right? Hayden. And then Hemlock. Yep, that makes sense. And then this is Holt. Landon. Nope, nope, something is wrong here. Hemlock. Oh, I know. So wait. Wait. Hayden. Hemlock. Holt. Landon. Oh, Louis. Yes, this one again. And then Luke. And then March. Very good, Natalie. So then I need Nora now. Okay, we're doing it, fellas. So, Nora, I'd say, is this one. Nora. Ulrich, I think he'd love a stone chest. And then Ceridia, her hair is kind of this color. Raina, no, these options don't really vibe with her. Guess we'll say this for Raina. Reese is just the plain brown chest. Terithia. Oh man, I don't have enough chests. And also, I'm realizing now they're kind of like far away from each other. I can't redo this again. Why did I pick a spot where they don't all fit? Okay, actually, wait. Reese. So this is fine. It's just the ladies. Terithia, Valen, and Vera. This is Valen. I'm missing one for Vera. So, what I do now, boom, boom, we do it again. Take it. High octane, thrilling content. There we go. Nice and order. And let's see if I can actually remember who's who. Actually, hold on. There we go. All right. So, Adeline. Celine. Okay, I don't want to cover any of the chips. Darcy. Dell. Elsie. God, what's her name? Fuck. Raina's mom. Oh my god. Josephine. Yeah, Josephine. Juniper. Maple. Mary. Nora. Ceridia. Raina. Terithia, Valen, Vera. We need one for Terithia. We need one that fits for her. Terithia, Valen, Vera. I don't want two of these so close to each other. No, that doesn't feel very Vera either. So I feel like Terithia would vibe with one of the stone storage chests. And then Vera, I kind of want to give her one that's actually closer to her hair color if I can. I cannot. So instead, I'll just give her the last one then. All right. So this is for Terithia. So Terithia, Valen, Vera. All right. And on this other side, I think I could probably compress them. They're all compressed at the end. But let's just start doing what I even meant to be doing. And actually, we'll have to clear out some space too. So I need to get my tools back. It's 9:20 p.m. I'm not gonna pass out again. I need my axe. And then my pickaxe I already have, just to be safe. Let's put my food. Okay. So, axe. Go, sorry bird. I am sorry bird. Okay, beautiful. Just make sure that we have clear, free access to the chests. Okay. And I'm gonna empty my pockets yet again. Yet again. Back in the summer of 69. Alright. And then we are grabbing everything that Adeline loves. Terithia's chest should be on the other side of the water, just so I could take a bridge to Terithia! No, we do not speak of such things. We could not speak of such things. And I don't know why in my mind I want to put all of them, but it is what it is. Lemon pie, pumpkin pie. I think that's tea with lemon. I have a pumpkin pie. Ooh, that's all I got. This is silly. I know this is silly. It's silly, it's goofy. That's who I am. Lemon pie. Bum 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 ba da da da. This tea. Yep. Tea with lemon. I was right. Da, 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 da. Alright. I don't have coffee. So that's candied lemon peel, lemon cake, lemonade. Candied lemon peel. Okay. Candied lemon peel. Oh, I've never made it before. Lemon cake. Wow, seems like she likes a lot of lemon flavored things. Boop. And then lemonade. Beep, beep. Oh my god, this is how it all goes down, huh? Pumpkin soup, spicy cheddar biscuit, that other biscuit, and the berry tart, berry biscuit, berry tart. So spicy cheddar biscuit. I don't know why I'm laughing at myself. Spicy cheddar biscuit. Where's the other? Oh, here, this one, the pumpkin stew. and then the other type of biscuit and the berry tart. This is it. Wild berry scone. It's not a biscuit, it's a scone. I don't think I know the difference. And then the wild berry pie. Sweep, sweep. This is a great use of all of my various ingredients. Okay, and we need a regular diamond, a pink diamond, a tulip. Okay. Regular diamond, a pink diamond, tulip. I have made biscuits, yes. It's a scone, Luigi. You didn't make it. That was incredible. I respect this. I greatly respect this. Okay, tulip. All right, what else we got in here? I need to buy a coffee, red wine, and white wine. I might have those though. I got a white wine. Coffee, or oh, here's the red wine. Maybe the coffee's in the other. Ah, coffee. Cool. So I think everything on Adeline's list I have. I'll worry about arranging them in the correct order after they're already in the chests. But I guess I could try and do. Okay, wait. Coffee's first, and then there's a gap. Lemon, spice. Okay, pumpkin. Oh. No, Natalie doesn't remember. It's too much. It's too much. Okay. So these are Adeline's. Did I count wrong? No, I didn't. I did not count wrong. Baylor? Oh, I have that. I have that artifact. Okay, so these are 3 different types of curry. All curries plus golden cheesecake are the foods on here. So, is the apple honey curry, the chickpea curry, the deluxe curry. I don't think I have the last one. I said all curries plus something, and I don't remember what that plus something was, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, the golden cheesecake. Oh yeah, I don't know what, that's pretty curry. Golden cheesecake. I thought I had an extra. What? I got extra golden cookies, but no golden cheesecake? No. That can't be true. It might be true. It might be true. All right, let's see if I've got the ingredients to make another golden cheesecake after all that. Oh. Oh, I have the ingredients. I just don't have the time. That's fine. Let's see that other curry with the fancy green plate. All right, I also have the ingredients. I just don't have the time. All right. We'll go to bed and start again tomorrow. Hell yeah. I think I'll do Baylor's chest and maybe Celine's chest and then call it a day. Oh, we can bring Hemlock a birthday gift. All right, we got food to cook. Golden cheesecake. I have accumulated a lot of golden milk. You know, once you set that clock going, it never stops. You know, the golden milk clock. You know that one. Everyone knows the golden milk clock. Alright. Beautiful. Beloa. So for the artifacts, we have the bracelet, the necklace, and the rusty chest. Bracelet, necklace, rusty chest, bracelet. Necklace. No, I don't have the rusty chest? Dang. Just in case I was blind? No. Okay. Also no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Perfect diamond, which I don't know if I have. Perfect ruby, perfect sapphire, regular diamond, regular emerald. Wait. Regular diamond, regular emerald, perfect ruby, perfect sapphire, perfect ruby, perfect sapphire. Man, my memory is deserting me. Got you. I don't have one of those. I don't think I have one of these right now. Crystal rose. Oh, golden cookie. Golden cookie. Just regular gold. Perfect gold. Golden cookie. Regular gold. Perfect gold. Golden. 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 Regular gold. Perfect gold. Yep, there we go. Regular pink diamond. Pink, red, blue. Pink, red, blue. This is riveting. And then that's jasmine, and that's a flower whose name I can't remember. Jasmine. Yeah, you. Fog orchid. And I'll check for the crystal rose, but yeah, no crystal rose for me. Looks like I'm gonna need to get more crystal roses. Okay. All right, let's feed our creatures. Rainbow, mushroom, daikon, berry. Rainbow, mushroom, daikon. Nope. Berry. Jasmine. Fox. Nope, snapdragon. Crocus. And snapdragon. I keep thinking it's a foxglove. That's why I keep saying fox. It's not a foxglove. Whoop! It's not a foxglove, actually. Actually. Bruh. Actually. Bait! Bait! We could go put it in the frickin' bait place! You know the bait place? Go. Go. Do you think there are recipes that will take a specific grade of honey to make? Think that'll ever be a thing? Alright, hold on. We gotta go do this while we have it. I should let my creatures out. I think there are some snow peas that my creatures can eat. I'll let them eat them. It's worth it. Let them be happy. Rejoice. Consume the fresh produce. go. Alright. And that's when we come back the next day, baby. Alright, for Celine. For Celine, it's just all flowers. Oh, it's Calderas. Never mind. You know what? I'm gonna do Celine instead. I'll do Celine. I don't know what that guy's called, but he's the flame. He's the flame frond. One of these. Crystal rose we don't have. Essence, bud, or whatever. And then frost, and then hydrangea. So, you, and then frost, and then, when the hell do the hydrangeas come out? Hydrangea, I'm realizing I could have been doing this through the other characters too, in order like that. That starts with M, I'm pretty sure. Big flower, plum blossom, rose, big flower, plum here, what is it called? Middle mist. Middle mist, plum blossom, and rose. And then big white flower and little purple flower. Big white flower, snowdrop anemone, and then little purple flower? It looks like you, but it's purple. Oh, is this the temple flower? Yeah, it's the, temple flower, there we go. Let's see. And then we need the catmint, cosmos, crocus. Catmint, cosmos, crocus. And then I don't know what this guy is. Little white flower, dandelion, pink bells. Little white flower, daisy. Dandelion, which I feel like should be summer. And then the one I called pink bells. Heather. Okay. And then purple bells. Oh my god, I forgot the name of this flower. Purple bells. Big red flower. Lilac. Poinsettia. And then rose tea. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Huh? Do I not have any rose tea in here? What the heck? What the heck? Hold on. You're really telling me I've got no rose tea in my possession right now? Well, that's rude. Guess I'll make some. Oh wait, let me call my creatures out. Get out here. Rose tea. Rose tea is rose tea is rose tea. Do not make the rose tea with the rose that's in my pocket, please. If it does that, I'm gonna flip my lid. God fucking damn it! It did! It did! Yeah, it goes right there. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to go grab another rose now. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? When do the roses bloom? Rose. Oh, please. Sunflower, tulip, viola? Oh, viola. Sunflower. There we go. Alright, we've got our Celine box. These are actually in correct order, except there should be slots. There should be spaces, obviously, where things do and don't go. Whatever, you know how it is. But that means we've got our Celine box of what we have, and our Adeline and Celine and Baylor all set. 3 out of 32. Oh, they're happy. They're so happy. They're eating the snow peas. They're having a good... Whoa, that's all. Okay, wait. They can't eat all the snow peas. Hold on. Hold on. Fellas. Fellas. Just listen up, fellas. We gotta take charge over our creatures. As much as they'll let us, anyway. Damn, okay. Okay. Man, alright. I'll play until this day is done, and I'll wrap it up and tell you about my plans for the rest of the week. Because I'm sure it'll be rather interesting, dubious, and entertaining. Or I should hope. One can only hope. We can go for calderas. It's all just 5-star dishes. Let's see which ones we have. Okay, food. You ever had food? So we need the sushi platter. See if I can know just by looking. We need one of the seafood boil. Are you? No, it's 4-star. 4-star. Ah, fried rice. Apple honey curry. Okay. Oh, and actually one of the beet soup. And then I remember which of these are 5-star desserts. Damn. One of you? Golden cookie? Nope, not even the glowberry cookies. Monster cookies? No, man. Queenberry pie. Spellfruit parfait. I'm gonna put one of these in his chest. Just because that feels like it makes sense. And I could totally make more of these. I can make, this is the harvest and the Mont Blanc and the galette and the sandwich. Sub. Harvest and Mont Blanc. Oh yeah, golden cheesecake. I can't make the harvest. The bounty. Wherefore not? I'm scared. Oh, and it's magical cheesecake. Have you ever had magical cheesecake? I don't have rosemary. Oh, dear Lord. Whatever shall I do? I don't know when I can harvest rosemary. Maybe I can buy some from Baylor's cart. Because I'm kind of... Oh, I need to check that. Because I've been checking it for water chestnuts. So that I can make good food for my creatures. I'm out of water chestnuts. Okay, the galette. Beautiful. Obviously, he's the character. I think it's Calderis and Celine. I know the most about their gift tastes. Go. This on the beach. Okay. I have one of the beet soup. What is that? Pumpkin pie. That's some sort of fish dish. And that's the spirit mushroom tea. Let me look for that fish dish. What is that? What is that? Oh, this one? Perch risotto also needs rosemary. Damn. We'll make one of these. Spirit mushroom tea. I probably have one in my chest, but it's fine. Actually, you know what? Just go get the pumpkin pie that's already in there, buddy. Just go get it. Just go get it. I require rosemary. Pie. Let's go see if Baylor's cart has what we need, or if we leave empty-handed and disappointed, unable to make perch risotto for our husband. None of that is correct. None of it. None of it. None of it. Ooh. Oh. Oh. What? What? Huh. I guess I left things on the ground. Whoops. Well, it's nice to have a lost and found, so that I know anything I leave behind will always be picked up. Alright. Calderis, me bob, me boy. Okay. Is there anything else in his... Oh, right, this flower. Is it a marigold? Yeah, it's a marigold. Where's the marigold? Go. Okay, beautiful. Creatures. Oh, we're having a nice little snack. Where did all these eggs come from? I'm confused. Did I put eggs? Did I drop eggs somewhere? Am I egg dropped? Whoa. Oh my god, are they out of food and dance? Gee. They're out of food and dance! They're never gonna dance again! Oh man. Okay. That's bleak. Bleak. There's nothing. There was nothing in Popeye's. Did they collect then? Whoa, our first golden duck feather! I wonder of what use it could possibly be. Genuinely, I don't know if there's a use for it. Fellas, go inside. I hope you enjoyed your snacks. Your little snow pea snacks, because I love snow peas. Snow peas are really good in a stir fry. What did I use up? I used up all of something and I'm a little bit concerned. Okay. Put these back in my hands. And the critters need food. I don't have water chestnuts, so I can't make better food. So we'll just do this. Hello, creatures. Nope, wrong one. Go. And then also for you all, I have... entertainment. There you go. I just want my critters to be happy. They won't be happy if they are not fed and they are not loved. Explicitly. Not discreetly, but explicitly. I could also hand feed them, but that takes a lot of time. Oh. Go, and last but not least, hello. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Fellas, it's time. Oh, thank you, creature. It's time. We save our progress, and we move on to something else, because holy moly, it's almost 6. That was not my intention, but I did start late today, because I got really distracted. I got really focused. I should just set an alarm so that I don't do that. In any case, it's been a pleasure to spend time with you all and to hang out and to have a successful pie gifting run. I just realized that I forgot to take a sip of this. Let's find out if it burns me. Ah! It's still a little hot. It's not like crazy hot, but I really didn't think it would. I thought I put enough water. I put a little more water and then I can drink it. Anyway. So, tomorrow is the final day of National Poetry Month. I'm hoping to have a comprehensive assessment of Rupi Kaur's work by then. However, if I do not have said comprehensive assessment, I will give you my thoughts that I do have, and then at another later date, when it is not National Poetry Month, you'll hear the rest. Because no reason for me to adhere to arbitrary timelines. They can be great motivators, but they do not have to be determining limiters. Let's go! Take off the Rock Lee weights. Remove them from your legs. And as usual, I stream in the evenings on Thursdays, and I will be streaming Hades. And hopefully we can have some daddy victory. Although I played really badly last week, let's hope that I do a better job this week. And then Friday we're back to Tomodachi Life. You with NaNoWriMo, you've been writing past it? Yeah, dude, exactly. Just because something provides a motivation doesn't mean it controls you. Break free! Anyway, I'm very excited to continue playing Tomodachi Life with everyone. I have been checking in on my Miis a little bit and just saying hi and feeding them. They're very silly. Some of them have new catchphrases that perhaps we'll experience together. I think I purchased some outfits and some food. Nothing crazy, because I want us to, explore together. That said, I've been Natalie. Always will be. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for hanging out. My tongue's only a little bit burnt. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you again.